Hello and welcome back to RC Icons. So in this video I just want to show you guys some stuff that's been coming in that's not necessarily cars and kits. I'm always showing you guys cars and kits, but I get a lot of cool stuff that's not necessarily a car and not necessarily a kit. Sometimes it's just parts, sometimes it's bodies. So in this case I want to show you 3 rc10 bodies that I just picked up. I want to show you a Yokomo yz10 body that I picked up, along with some Yokomo wheels and tires. So in preparation for restoring my 94 yz10 that I've got here, that's a little bit soft in the rear end. Let me see, where do I start? So let's start here. So in one of my unboxing videos, I don't know, maybe a month and a half ago, you saw me unbox my RC10 Worlds car that came in. So this is an original RC10 Worlds car. It's not a re-release. And I really want to build it. Like, I'm excited to build it. Now, I'm not a huge Associated guy. In fact, before I got the Worlds car, the only RC10 I have in my collection is a Championship Edition car, which is this car here. So you may have seen this in my built car collection video, but that's the only time you saw it, and I literally I glanced right past it. This car is in absolutely great shape. It's not really scratched on the bottom. It really is a great car for the age. And the body is actually in good shape, and I like the body. But in trying to figure out this car, I didn't want to build this car till I had a body for it. And in reality, I wanted to have the body custom painted because at the time, this livery for me is too difficult. At this point in time, I've got an airbrush and I'm starting to dabble with custom paint. So when I do this build, I am gonna try painting the body myself with the drips, and I'm probably going to do the J Concepts livery with the fluorescent yellow drips instead of the box art. But I don't want to not build it because I need to perfect paint first. So I came across this bad boy on eBay, and so I bought it. So this comes from a gentleman on eBay who's painting RC10 bodies right now. His name is Todd. He's in Pennsylvania. And I thought, perfect. They're repop bodies, which is fine. But he's doing 4 different liveries right now. He's doing original RC10 livery with the camel yellow or whatever color it is. He's doing the Championship Edition. This one. He's doing the World's car, and he's also doing the graphite. Now, I don't even have a graphite, but I fell in love with these things. I'm like, yeah, I've been looking for a graphite for a long time. I just haven't been able to find one yet. But when I do find one, I've got the body for it. That's how I roll sometimes. I've said it before. I buy parts for cars I don't even own, with the anticipation of someday getting that car. I had Ultima Pro, the original Ultima Pro, original decals, way before I ever had the Ultima Pro, which is around here somewhere. I also have original X10 Predator decals, and I had those way before I had an X10 Predator. That's kind of how, if the time to buy it is when you see it. And I know at some day I'm gonna find the graphite. Now I'm gonna go off on a tangent here for a second, and I apologize. People are gonna think I'm crazy. And I've said this to people in emails all the time when they say they're looking for a car, and I'm like, just be patient. The car will find you. And they're like, what? I truly believe that my cars find me, that I don't necessarily find my cars. Now, I'm not trying to go off on some kind of a some kind of a weird tangent, like a philosophical tangent. I had to think of the word. But I honestly believe that some of my cars present themselves to me. It's just the way I am. And the right car will present itself to me, and that's the car I'll buy. And the right car just hasn't presented itself to me yet. And that's just how it is. So at some point, I'll find a graphite and I'll have the body for it. I do have a championship series car, so this body is going to go on this car. And this body allows me to build this kit for you guys on the show, get it done, and then go after the body set with the J Concepts drip livery with the fluorescent yellow on my own time. And it doesn't hold me up from building this because I really want to build it. It's like it's in my top 5 of wanting to build. So the other things that have come in, so for my yz10, from a gentleman named Ruben, who's also in the U.S. He's in Texas. So Ruben is the gentleman that I bought Glenn's Predator X10 from. When I bought his X10, that's how I met Ruben. Now, Ruben is a massive Yokomo collector, to the point to where he's got some original Masami cars, like Masami's cars, right? Crazy. From what I get from Ruben, he knows Masami and his father, and he's got some of Masami's cars that he raced. He's got an unbelievable Yokomo collection. But Ruben just started a Facebook group. What's it called? It's called, I had to write it down, Yokomo Elite Builds Group. And he started it, I believe, on September 30th of this year. And on the 30th of every month, they showcase exclusive builds. So he just built, what was it? I think it might have been a 95 Pavatis. I don't know Yokomo, but with all correct, with all the correct parts. They're those kind of builds. So if you're a Yokomo fan, check out Ruben's group, Yokomo Elite Builds. You have to check it out. You'll see stuff on that group that you just will not see anywhere if you're a yoke guy. And Ruben is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to Yokomo. I can go to Ruben with pictures of any kind of a Yokomo, and he absolutely he knows it, and he knows it like the Bible. He knows it. But anyways, I came across this body, John Player special, that Ruben had done for a 94 on eBay, and when I bring the camera over, I'll show you. And I fell in love with it. I was like, I have to have that. So I bought this from Ruben to go on my 94. So when I do my restoration on my 94, I got a new set of wheels. So if you didn't see the unboxing for this, I've got 3 front tires and 3 front wheels and 1 rear wheel with this car. Now I got a set of white wheels with this car that are correct. 2 rears, 2 fronts. The seller threw in the black wheels just as a gimme when I bought the car, not realizing that he sent me 3 front wheels and 1 rear, which is fine. It's not a big deal. But I ended up sourcing another set of blacks, 2 front, 2 rear. It's got a set of Hot Laps I think they're Hot Laps tires that are on it, and then I've got another set of brand new Hot Laps here. So when I do the restoration of this car, I'll be able to get the correct wheels and tires on it, and then I'll also be able to get my John Player special body on this as well. And then the other thing that I wanted to show you, so I want to plug a couple of other channels. My channel would not be the size that it is if it hadn't been for Glenn at Tamiya Legends launching it. Now, I appreciate Glenn doing that. We're really good friends. We've known each other for years, and you guys all know, if you're from Glenn's channel, that I'm a huge supporter of Glenn. Still support him now. And these 2 channels that I want to mention are channels that started on their own, and they've just been grinding it out for the past however long. Every sub is earned. every view is earned, and they do a great job. So with me, Glenn launched my channel, and I had 1,000 subscribers in the first weekend. But if I hadn't, I would be grinding it out just like they are, trying to get their name out there so that people will see them, and maybe they'll like their videos, and their channel will grow. So I've become great friends with both of these people. They're subscribers of my channel. I'm subscribers of their channel. We talk back and forth. I've gifted both of them stuff. They've both gifted me stuff. So Adam's Playground sent me over some stickers. Adam is he's in southern U.S. I think oh geez, I'm going to get it wrong. I think it's Virginia, maybe. I forget where Adam is. He's somewhere in like the Virginia area. Adam has a great collection. He does awesome content. Just an all-around good guy. And works hard, always putting out videos. But Adam is an absolute craftsman. So Adam sent me some pens and a pencil as well that he made. So he used to make pens and pencils. That was his hobby. I'm sure he was in RC at the time as well. But he sent me some pens and pencils that he actually made. So get a piece of wood on the lathe and actually make the housing for the pen or the pencil. They're unbelievable, and I appreciate it greatly, Adam. Thank you. The other channel, which is near and dear to my heart because it's a father-son team, and Thad and Grayson at Iowa Budget RC Bashers. Grayson is 10, same age as Caleb. Caleb's 11 now, but and Thad is a guitar restorer, and they have an RC channel where they're a father-son team just having fun with RC. They do vintage stuff, restorations. They do 1/18 scale bashing, 1/10 scale bashing, really anything. And same kind of with Adam. Adam does just about everything too. They're into whatever. They just love RC. And they work so hard. Thad's putting out at least 2, if not 3 videos a week, and so is Adam. So these guys just work real hard, and I just wanted to give them a plug. So if you guys don't know of these channels, absolutely check them out. Adam's Playground and Iowa RC Bashers. Throw them a sub. They're hardworking guys. If you go back and watch some of their videos, you'll see they're just guys like us, right? They have a full-time job. They're doing YouTube on the side, making content for free, putting it out there for free, and it costs them a lot of money and a lot of time, and they work hard at it. So I want to thank both of those channels for befriending me. I value our friendships, and I value the conversations that we have, and thank you for sending me the stickers and the pens. Like that kind of stuff means more to me than if someone sent me a car. To be in all honesty, it's just a community of people. Is unbelievable. And if you are a YouTube channel that I'm in contact with and I didn't mention your name, don't take it personal. I can't mention them all. These are just 2 that have stuck out over the past couple of weeks because I've gotten stickers from them and what have you, and I do appreciate it. So let me bring the camera over and we'll take a look at the stuff that I have here, in particular the bodies, and yeah, I wanted to show you what I got. So we'll start off where I left off. Iowa RC Bashers, Iowa Budget RC Bashers. Thad and Grayson, thank you so much. Listen, I don't have stickers. I haven't made stickers. I'm kind of like just out straight trying to make videos. But at some point, I'll make some channel stickers and I'll get them to you guys because I know you have your sticker wall and I'd love to be on it. But thank you for sending these out, Thad. I appreciate it. And Grayson, keep working hard, bud. I'm looking forward to your Clodbuster build. By the time this video airs, it'll probably be done. Adam's Playground. So his logo is a potato. Spuds, I think his name is. I think it's Spuds. Awesome content. Adam's got a ton of cars. Always adding to his collection. Check these out. So he had given me a nice letter that came with it. I don't know if I've got it handy here. No, I got it somewhere, but I don't remember what happened to it. Yeah, it's just not with the pens. So I think this one is resin. So that's a pen that he made, and it's like a resin-based pen, right? And he gives me like the pen, the refills that he uses and stuff like that. And then this pen, I forget the name of the wood, but he turned that on a lathe. Absolutely awesome. Oh, shot it out. Oh, it's because what's this one? Is this the pencil? Yeah, this is the pencil. That's why. So yeah, that's the pencil, and then this one's the pen. And again, he turned that on a lathe. Absolute craftsman. Look at that. Unreal, right? I could never do anything like that. So yeah, I mean, he obviously is a hobbyist and loves his craft. So thank you, Adam. Thank you, Thad and Grayson. So John Player Special. When I saw this come up on eBay, I had to have it. So Ruben did this, and he did it with the kind of stickers that you put on from the inside. So they're essentially, I don't know if they're printed in reverse. So there's nothing raised on the shell at all. So he puts the decals on from the inside, and then he shot it black, and it came out great. And then I think he left the window decals on purpose, like to leave it white if you want it to be white, and then you can take them off and do a smoke effect if you want to. And then there's your matching wing, and same thing, the decals right are on the inside of the wing. So there's nothing raised. So that thing's gonna look awesome when it's done. It just makes me want to get to the restoration even quicker. My quote unquote fake 94 because it's got aftermarket carbon on it. Whatever. So that's a set of hot laps that Jason at True Vintage had sent me. Brand new hot laps for the car. Thank you, Jason. He sent me that with Caleb's Terror Conqueror. And then this is a set of wheels and tires that I had bought on eBay. I don't know if they're the correct tires for the 94 or not. They were listed that way. They are a little bit used, but they're in great shape. Well, that one's got a chip, but I got 3 fronts sitting here, so and they're a little bit mismatched. So these ones don't have the ribs on it, which I think are indicative of the 94s. But the most important part is I've got 2 rears now. So between the wheels and the tires that I have now, you know, I can restore this car, which was kind of a sticking point for me. RC10s. So there's your graphite body shell. Does a nice job. Comes fully decaled, the whole 9 yards. So that's the graphite. And then this is the, let's see if I can do it without losing the wing. This is the championship edition. Alright, so when you look at the car and the box. Alright, so there's your box art. So that's cool. I don't have an original RC10, and I don't know that I'll get one. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about the RC10. I've just never been a huge fan of it. It might be because of my childhood, because there was a kid in my class when I was young who had an RC10, and he used to gloat over it like he was the best, and it was the best car, and to be honest, it was the best car. But you know, you weren't anybody unless you had an RC10. And I think it's because of that, like, literally, I'm just like, whatever. I could, like, it's, I could care less. When I bought this one, I figured I just needed one for the collection. If I'm going to have an RC collection, I have to have at least one gold pan. So this car is in great shape. Couple of scratches here. Not bad, though. It's an A stamp. And a couple of scratches here where you typically see them, but the rest of the car is in absolutely great shape. I don't even know. Yeah, I think you got to take the wing off, right? Yeah. Yeah, he's got it Velcroed. Whoever I bought it from had it Velcroed. Right, so just very simple design. So yeah, kind of cool now that I have a box art body for it. I haven't even tried putting this on. Might take some adjustment. Or not. Or it'll just fit. Right? So at some point this car will get cleaned up. Not that it's dirty, but we'll do a light restoration on it, and we'll finish putting I'll finish putting the body on it. Change the wing mount over. And we have the world's car. So he did the drip as a interior decal. He didn't use paint. So when I do mine, I'm actually going to paint it. But this is great as far as getting me going to build the car. I mean, that's pretty freaking close right there. Right? So it allows me to at least build the car for you guys and not be like waiting to do the body. So that was the whole intention. So yeah, this is just stuff that, like I said, has come in over the past few weeks, and I really wanted to show you guys, and I wanted to give some shout outs for for Ruben's group, his new Facebook group, and show you guys the body and parts. And then Todd is on eBay. He's got more of these for sale on eBay, so if you're in the market for an RC10 body, definitely get on eBay and check out RC10 body, and you'll see he's selling these. They're not too bad. I think $75 for a dumb body. I don't think that's terrible. Especially when you're going to pay $35 or so for the body, and then you're going to end up buying decals, right? So there's another $30. So to get one painted for that price isn't terrible. And then I wanted to get Adam and Thad a shout out. So yeah, check out their channel. Let me put the camera back for a quick closing. We'll wrap this video up. So yeah, that's going to wrap up this video of my doodads that have come in. Todd, thank you for the RC10 bodies. I'm not sure if you're watching or not, but you do a hell of a job. I actually reached out to him afterwards and was like, were you interested in painting some other bodies? I think at this point I'm probably going to end up venturing into painting them myself, but I'm looking forward to getting my airbrushing station set up. I've got a bunch of stuff that's come in, including my new Pache set. So yeah, Ruben, thank you for the Predator X10 I was able to gift Glenn. That was huge. I appreciate that, and then I appreciate you working with me on the John Player Special Body. That's going to look killer on my YZ10, and now I've got everything I need to move forward with that restoration over the winter. So I'm looking forward to that as well. And then, like I said, check out Adam's Playground and Iowa Budget RC Bashers. So Thad just hit 500 subscribers. He just did a giveaway. He's also in the midst of a Clodbuster build. And what else is he working on? I sent Thad all the leftover Falcon parts from the Triple Falcon giveaway. So he's building at least one, if not two Falcons with the leftover parts, along with another Falcon that he picked up. And he's also got Pinky, the old pink body that I had that I threatened to burn. Thad wanted it, so I sent him Pinky. So he's got Pinky, and he's got the rest of the parts. So yeah, he's got a lot going on. He does a lot with Radio Shack builds. He's big into the QD stuff. So if you guys are into that stuff at all, check his channel out for sure. And Grayson, keep up the good work, buddy. I know Caleb is always watching your stuff, and you inspire him, and I hope that he inspires you. We got to get this hobby passed on to the next generation, so that's important. So yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of RC Icons. If you're not already subscribed and have your notifications turned on, make sure you do so you don't miss the World's Car build. That'll be coming up soon. And until next time, we'll see you soon. Thanks.